Well, I think the biggest thing was how impactful it has been to our day-to-day business. I don't think I realized, and probably the three of us here around the table realized, how much more effective we could be at running the business behind the soccer with our partnership. It was tough to do things that should be simple in our lives, of just printing a document, let alone doing exciting things on match day. As you know, we have 3 campuses, which make running a business a little tough here at Cincinnati. Our training facility in Milford, the business office here in downtown Cincinnati, and TQL Stadium in the west end of the city. And it was just difficult to get through our day-to-day job. And Modern Office Methods not only came in and simplified things, but even a non-techie like me can accomplish what we need to do. But then you're also very proactive of approaching us of, have you thought about this? What else can we do? And it has really just simplified everything in our lives.
The key technology needs were kind of identified for me really early on when I stepped inside the FC. So I was really new to the club at the same time when you guys were coming here. And it was kind of threefold. It was making sure our end users could use the technology in a very simple way. Then it was also making sure that we could support our technology in a very easy way. We were spending a lot of time on our team supporting the users who were printing. And then I think finally the third one is making sure we were right sizing the technology for the spaces we had. The previous provider was, everything was here based on how the stadium was built, and nobody knew how it would be used. So I think from a technology standpoint, we identified those needs, and you guys came in, just hit the ground running to align those technology needs with the business needs that Chad was talking about. So it was really a hand in glove type of operation as we navigated the part.
Really, the opportunity arose when meeting with folks from that there's a whole nother level that we do this at. And after we got the wide format printer, it completely changed the way that we approached a lot of our tasks. I would have never thought that we would have the capability of printing full vinyl banners. We just got, actually working with the Mountain team, just got some new high-tech vinyl flooring. So we're able to now do floor graphics that are super durable. I would say was a key factor in our overall pitch to win the 2025 MLS Operations Seafield here.
Your team was always responsive. They're the same day. They were there, they were checking the machine that maybe had an issue, but then also going and seeing if there were any issues with any other things. So the team has been proactive in reaching out and making sure everything's okay, from the account management team to the people who come into the building and service the machines and just check on the machines. So from the service standpoint, it's just been great. And with the technology solutions that you've offered, when there are a little bit of hiccups, because no technology is perfect, we've been able to call into your service desk and get support to troubleshoot these one-off things that are like, oh, that's really not that difficult, but you wouldn't catch. And so your team has been responsive, both boots on the ground and over the phone, and just managing that account management aspect. And I think
with the service, this has been exceptional. Too many times in the service industry, you win the work and then you don't hear from anybody until it's time to renew again. And that has never been the case with Mom. TQL Stadium, it's not just the sellout crowds for the soccer matches. We do over 250 events a year at the stadium. So almost every day of the year, there's an activity at the stadium that people are seeing the product of our partnership with Mom because of the work that we do on site in the stadium. So it's really impactful on everything we do, not just great sellout crowds for soccer matches. What excites me about the future of the partnership, one is jointly holding trophies together, not only on the soccer pitch, but more trophies like we want at Best Operational. And at that partnership, as we've talked about, how you are bringing us solutions. I think what I'm looking most forward to is you're going to bring us things that we haven't even thought about that'll make our lives easier to run our day-to-day business. There are not many partners that proactively come to us saying, this is what you should thinking about, and this is how you should prepare for the future. But I know with Mom that we're never going to miss a beat. We're going to be on the cutting edge of what is needed and allow us to operate more efficiently. And at the end of the day, raising more trophies, both on the soccer pitch and in business.